Cities across North America saw significant public demonstrations on Sunday as thousands of protesters voiced opposition to the recent military action ordered by U.S. President Donald Trump against Iran's nuclear infrastructure. Major rallies took place in key metropolitan areas including New York City, Los Angeles, Washington, D.C., and Toronto. Demonstrators from diverse backgrounds gathered to express concern over the growing tensions between the United States and Iran, warning of the potential for a broader regional or even global conflict. In Manhattan, protesters assembled near Times Square, holding placards that read "No war with Iran" and "Diplomacy, not destruction," chanting slogans and calling for peace. The crowd demanded accountability and de-escalation from U.S. leaders. Organizers from several civil rights and anti-war organizations said they were alarmed by the sudden escalation and feared the consequences of sustained military engagement in the Middle East. Similar scenes unfolded in Los Angeles, where demonstrators marched through downtown carrying Iranian flags alongside signs opposing foreign intervention. Many participants criticized what they described as a lack of congressional oversight and warned that unilateral military action could destabilize an already volatile region. In Washington, D.C., just blocks from the White House, protesters gathered for a candlelight vigil in front of Lafayette Square. Speakers at the event included veterans, students, and community leaders, many of whom condemned the strikes as reckless and unnecessary. "We are not safer today than we were yesterday," one speaker said. This action has only deepened hostilities and undermined years of diplomatic progress. Across the border in Toronto, Canada's largest city, hundreds gathered outside the U.S. consulate to denounce the strikes. Canadian organizers joined their American counterparts in calling for restraint, emphasizing that escalating military conflict could lead to humanitarian crises and worsen international relations. The demonstrations come in response to a series of high-profile airstrikes launched by the U.S. over the weekend, targeting critical components of Iran's nuclear program. The White House has justified the action by citing national security threats and the need to prevent Iran from further advancing its nuclear capabilities. However, critics argue that the move lacks strategic clarity and could provoke severe retaliation from Tehran. Human rights groups and foreign policy analysts have voiced concerns about the legality of the strikes and questioned their effectiveness in achieving long-term security goals. While supporters of the administration have defended the decision as a firm stance against nuclear proliferation, public opposition continues to grow amid fears of an expanding military conflict.